For anybody winning on the low like me, putting in the effort trying to get it like me. With $1 million in the bag, all cash in the stash, I ain't never going back, I'ma make it increase.
Now we got our album cover, it's downloaded here. We're gonna come over here to DistroKid. That's distrokid.com. This is my account, but I'm gonna show you all how you would go about it. So you come over here to upload. Oh, well, I can just show you here. All right, so you come here to upload, and you see here it has all of the places that it's gonna put your music. So Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all of that, Instagram, all of that stuff. You can do Snapchat, but Snapchat makes you like you have to fully agree that you own 100% of your song. So you have to at least know the producer that says that they have the rights to it, and the writer, they have the rights to it, all of that, samples, all of that stuff they don't want. So there actually, I'm going to show you, once you select that, it says, do you own 100% of the publishing rights for this release? If you don't, then don't do Snapchat. So you come here, you do one song as a single, or you can do multiple songs or a project or whatever it is, but I'm doing a single. All right, so previous release, no. Artist, band name, you would type in your name here. If you're an artist on Spotify, I'm already connected on my Spotify, but if you're new to this, when you come to DistroKid, they will actually show you how you can become a verified artist on Spotify. So mine is already connected, so it says it right here. Are you already an artist on Apple Music? It's the same thing. So they basically will run you through all of this stuff. If you come up here, let's see. Like when you go through all of this stuff right here, they have so many things. Protect your music, special access, promote yourself. So all of that Spotify connection and Apple Music connections and all that other stuff will actually be here when you have a DistroKid account. Release date. So let's see. Today is the 5th. So obviously, if I were to do this now, it will probably not show up now. But if you want it to be immediate, then or as fast as they can, then choose tomorrow, and it might be available tomorrow, but some of these stores take a few days. I think Apple Music sometimes is immediate, or it might be Spotify. Tidal might take a few days, and all the other stuff. Instagram, Facebook, they take a few days too. So what you will want to do, but they let you know here that you should at least do it 1 week in the future if you have an actual release date. But they also recommend that you do 4 weeks in the future, because just in case you want to do promo and stuff, and you want to make sure that the release date is infirmed with them, so to make sure all of the stores got your music together and uploaded and all that by your release date. So I'm going to choose tomorrow. You can choose a release time. That's for Spotify only. So if you want to start promoting, hey, at 7 a.m., that's when the song drops, you can do that. All right, and then it's going to ask you the time synchronization. So do you want it to be whatever time zone the person's on, or do you want to just say 7 a.m. New York Standard Time? So, that would mean a person will have to do that whole time difference calculation on their own. So this is the default. So whatever the listener's time zone is. So that would mean that it's really technically going to be across the world at different times, even though it's 7 o'clock for everybody, but 7 a.m. on the West Coast is not going to be the same as 7 a.m. on the East Coast. So take all that into consideration. All right. Pre-order. The pre-order is for iTunes and Amazon. So here you go. You can say, no, I don't want anyone to pre-order. I want them to just buy it on the release date. So it's up to you. Here, record label. I have Free Culture Records, but whoever you with, they're going to put it here. If you're distributing it on your own, you put your name here, or start your own record label and put that here. All right, this is where we're going to put the album cover artwork at. So, boom. You see that? I downloaded it, so it should be in here somewhere. Where did I put it? Ooh, man. Oh, downloads. Here we go. Boom. You see how I was talking about with the dimensions? It's that perfect block. So that's how it's going to go on the stores. And it lets you know here, don't increase the size of a smaller image to make them bigger, because it's going to be blurry. That's what I said earlier. Stores will reject artwork that contains that contains a website, Twitter name, any of that stuff. So you have to actually really look at what the rules are when it comes to creating your artwork, because they will reject it if you have any of this stuff. So you will want to know those things. And then they're going to ask you, do you own this artwork? So obviously I own this artwork. It's a picture of me, so I own me. So here we go. And I created it. All right, language, English. Select genre, hip hop. If you have a subgenre, you put that here. The track title is called Cool Shit. Okay. And then you're going to want to look at what it says here too. If it's a cover song, if it's a cover, remix, mashup, do not include the original artist's name here. Don't put year, dates, or anything like that in this song title, because they will reject it. All right, so you can add a collaborator if it's another artist, or if it's like Morgan featuring Lil White or something, then I will put Lil White here. I would just add the collaborator. Main artist is Morgan, the CEO. All right. Version, if it's the radio edit, means that it's taking out the explicit lyrics and all that other stuff. Or if it's a remix or a live version, you will put that here. Audio file, this is where you upload the actual song. I don't have audio file on here, I don't think. Let's see. Desktop. Yes, I have an MP3. So boom, there we go. So you basically going to want to upload your MP3. It could be a WAV format, any of these. It lets you know that it has to be one of these formats. If you have an ISRC code, some people don't know what ISRC code is, but it's basically like an identification number for the stores for your specific song. So it's kind of like a UPC. When you go into a store and they scan it, boom, that means you just bought this. So if you already have one, you're going to come right here. And if not, they're going to create their own UPC or ISRC code for you as an identifier. But if you have one, the way that you can do this, I can't remember the website. It's like a government website. It might be isrc.com. I'm not sure, but just Google it and you can go in and you can start creating your own codes. So if you're somebody that own a record label, you can start creating your own ISRC codes for all of your artists and stuff for identification purposes. So right here, you come to songwriter. I wrote the song. Or if another artist wrote it, you would select that. Boom. And then it's going to ask for the artist's name, so you can split like the royalties and stuff like that. It's going to ask the songwriter's name. For me, we'll say if you're the rapper, but you didn't do the beat, then you're going to say lyrics, and then you're going to type in your name, Morgan. All right. And then if you have the producer, you're going to want to type in their name so y'all can get splits or whatever agreement it is that y'all have. Explicit lyrics, yes. Is this a radio edit? No. Instrumental? No, the song contains lyrics. And then preview clip start time. So you know when you go to Apple Music, or not even Apple Music, it's iTunes, and they say preview a song, and it lets you hear probably like the first 20 seconds of it. You can come right here and you can decide what 20 seconds of the song you want people to preview. So you're going to want to pick your best 20 seconds of the song. So you can say, let streaming services decide, or you can select a part. So you're going to want to go listen to the song and say, okay, from 1 minute and 10 seconds, that's where I want them to play the 20-second snippet. All right, track price, you can choose how much you want it to be. Since it's a single, you can only choose between these 69 cents, 99 cents, or $1.29. All right, right here, we almost done. This is real simple. So right here, these are extras that you got to pay for. Everything else, the distribution, you don't have to pay for because you pay for that yearly with getting a DistroKid account. But these right here are add-ons. So a YouTube content ID is basically where if somebody puts your song up on their channel, it gives them like a copyright strike. So if somebody were to run ads on their own video, but the video contains your song, instead of them being able to make money off of that video, since it has your song that you own, it's basically going to give them a copyright strike, and it's going to start sending the advertising money to you instead of them. It's a good service to have, but I stopped doing it. I don't recommend it because it starts doing copyright strikes against me. So on my own YouTube channel, if I put my own song up, then okay, cool, I am making money from it per se, but I also might want to put ads on my YouTube video, but I can't now. So I don't know, that's kind of something you got to choose. All right, Store Maximizer, that's $7.95 per year. It says DistroKid will automatically deliver the single to new online stores. So say next week something comes out called Music, like, so something like that, and you have opportunity to put your music up on that, DistroKid will send it to them automatically without you having to come in here and manually do it. So that's $7.95 a year. The YouTube content ID, you see, that's $4.95 a year. Social phone number, so they add a phone number if you want to buy a number or something like that. That's pretty cool. I think that's new. But you can pay for a phone number so fans or somebody can text you and all that other stuff. You got Shazam and Siri. So if you want Siri to recognize your song, so if you say, Siri, what song is this? Then boom, she'll know, just in case somebody is out and they hear your song on the playlist and they want to know who it is. That's $99 a year. Or hold on, 99 cents a year. Oh, that's cool. I know it was that cheap. Anyway, you got then you got these two things. You got the Dolby Audio, which is like high like quality. You know how Tidal is like, they pride themselves on high quality sound. So if you want all of that for your streaming services, you want your music to sound super dope. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend that if you don't even have your music mastered, because it's not going to make your music sound really, really great if you don't even have your music mastered. But that's up to you if you want that. Leave a legacy, so a one-time fee. So it says DistroKid will never delete the single, even if you cancel your account or your credit card is declined. You can always choose to delete it anytime or not. So if you stop using DistroKid, they won't take your music down, basically. So here we go. Then they want you to do these check boxes. I selected YouTube Music as a store. Cool. Which means that here's the difference. So right here, I said YouTube content ID is the copyright strikes. But if you don't select that, they're already going to send your music to YouTube though. So it's like going to be like a music page, because, you know, people actually listen to music on YouTube. So it's just going to be a regular music page that's going to have your song on it. That's the difference between YouTube Music and YouTube Content ID. YouTube Music isn't doing copyright strikes. So they're just letting you know that they're going to send your music to YouTube as well. So you're going to want to select that. I recorded this music. Yep. I'm not using any other artist name. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. And then I've read the terms, the agreement. You're going to want to read that, but I'm going to select that for now. Then you're going to select done, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not distributing this song. It's actually already out. But that's really it, y'all. That is it. That's how you distribute your music on DistroKid. I'm pretty sure for the most part it's the same on TuneCore. Obviously the layout's going to be different and stuff like that, or any of the distribution channels. But I recommend DistroKid. I've been using them for years. They have so many different tools. You see over here it says goodies. Get Heard Now, slaps.com, Playlist Spotlight, Wheel of Playlists. So they'll help you get your songs on playlists and stuff, promote yourself. Look at all of these extra things that they have. They got video generators, so basically creating content and stuff around your music. They have apps for that. Special apps, this is what I was talking about. So special access, Spotify for artists, Apple Music for artists, YouTube official artist channel, Twitch, all of that stuff. They will help you become verified on those platforms. So now when you distribute music, it's going to send to your Spotify artist account and all that, and it's going to say verified. Enhance your music, lyrics, credits. So you can actually put the lyrics up there too. You can put credits to say who the producers are, who did this, who did that. Dave is a music it's a bot that tells you about your track. I don't know what that is, but it might be cool to use. It's an AI analysis AI bot that tells you about your track. I don't know, if somebody uses that, let me know how that goes. All right, protect your music. Vault, free unlimited backups your music files, distro lock, protect your music from unauthorized release. And then they got help if you need the help. Bank is where you see how much money you made and all the streams and all of that from all the different platforms. Upgrade, you can upgrade to another. They have the regular artists. I think it might be $19.99. I don't want to quote any price, but if you're just an artist and you're not signed to anything like that, or you don't have your own label and it's just you that you making music for, then you would just probably play like whatever the beginning lowest tier is for DistroKid. But you can upgrade and have a record label account where you can do probably, I think, up to like 6 artists. So that's what the upgrade is. And the stats is to let you know how many streams too. Splits, if you need to split your music between different producers and different songwriters and all that. My music, this is going to show you all of your music. So let me see, leave. Yes, because I don't want to put that. So all of my songs that I have distributed out, this is it. And it's letting you know where it is. So right here is where you're going to see all of your music and all of your cover art and all that other stuff. And then upload is where I just went to in order to put the music up. So that's really it, y'all. I don't know how long this video is. It seemed like it got a little long, but I tried to speed through it. But it's really, really simple if you're a music artist and you want to distribute your own music. Trust me, in today's time, you don't need a label unless you want a label for just money. But hey, if you got money, you should invest in yourself anyway and just start your own record label or promote yourself however kind of way. But you can distribute your own music, so you don't have no excuses. You can get your music on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Instagram, all of that stuff, just by going to distrokid.com. So I'm actually going to put a link to my referral code down at the bottom. If you want to sign up for DistroKid, I recommend it. I use it. It's cool. You saw how simple it was. So that's it, y'all. This was for my music artist. I'm Morgan, the CEO. This is Black Lesbian Wealth. Peace out.
For anybody winning on the low like me, putting in the effort trying to get it like me, with $1 million in the bag, all cash in the stash, I ain't never going back, I'ma make it increase.